Lordyne. I am back with you guys, and I am super excited to let you guys know that I am just going to probably do the whole chapter 2. And I did a video, and I don't think it was that very good, so I'm going to get to the birth of Jesus Christ, which I did a video on that. So now I'm on chapter 2. I'm gonna do, because last week I didn't do a video to edit it and put it uploaded, so I'm gonna just put it all in together, and we just gonna just break it down together. Okay, so let's get it started. So we're gonna hear about the story of the wise men. I'm gonna just brief it down a little and shrink it as much as I can. Just know that Jesus, he was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the days of Herod the king, and you know this king, he was horrified to hear that there is a new king that's going to be in town, and he's the newborn, and he has come to save his people. So as a king, he is threatened because someone's going to be able to replace him, and he have generations, he have children that have to replace him, and hey, he gonna do what he gotta do to take care of the situation. But as a visit of the wise men, so he sent out these wise men to go check out this newborn, which is Jesus. And you know what happened? Let me tell you. But before they went, the king saw the star, and the wise men followed the star until they reached the place that God was. So, and they were to come back to the king and tell the king what they saw and so on, and report to him. But instead of that, the angel came to them and spoke to them and not to return to this king, because the results might not end out well once they gave out this report, because he wanted a confirmation to make sure that Jesus is actually here. So you can get this story in Matthew 2 from 1 through 12. So what they end up doing, they end up going back to their country and going their other ways, their own ways, and leaving Herod. And you know what that means. The king not going to be happy. So this is where I'm supposed to get at with you guys, the flight to Egypt. Now, I'm going to read that 13 to 15, where it says, "Now, when they had departed, behold, an angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream and said, Rise, take the child and his mother, and flee to Egypt." What is that? "And remain there until I tell you, for Herod is about to search for the child to destroy him." And he rose and took the child and his mother by night and departed to Egypt and remained there until the death of Herod. This was to fulfill what the Lord had spoken by the prophet, "Out of Egypt I called my son." So think about it. So they had to leave where they were in Bethlehem and go to another place, and they got to go to Egypt and wait till this king dies. Think about it. That's a long time to wait for a king to die, depending on what age he is, but that is insane. So, because people were going around town killing every newborn baby that's a boy in a certain age frame. And look, and they had to hide, okay? So that's how special that Jesus was, okay? So we're going to continue with Herod kills the children, you guys, from 16 to 18. Look, then it says, "Then Herod, which is the king, when he saw that he had been tricked by the wise men, became furious, and he sent and killed all the male children in Bethlehem and in all that region who were 2 years old or under, according to the time that he had ascertained from the wise men. Then was fulfilled that was spoken by the prophet Jeremiah." 18 said, "A voice was heard in Ramah, weeping and loud lamentation, Rachel weeping for her children. She refused to be comforted because they are no more." So you got this king walking around killing children because he was mad at the wise men, because when he actually went to Bethlehem, he couldn't find Jesus. So what he did is to kill all of them. all the children that's 2 years and under based off the time frame that he told them to go. So it's like, what? So you got this king who is upset. That is how it is. How God, who is Jesus, is important. He's an important character in this Bible, in this chapter, in Herod. Okay, so the return to Nazareth. But when Herod died, so now we're going through the during time now that Herod is dead, the king, behold, an angel of the Lord appeared in a dream to Joseph. So think about this. In this chapter, there's a lot of interfering with angels, because there is where you got when Joseph was going to leave Mary. An angel came to him in his dream and talked to him and don't leave her, and he obeyed the angel. Now you got the wise men, the angel speaking to them and telling them, hey, go your own way, don't go back to Herod for the risk. Okay, and they obeyed. Then now you got while Joseph is sleeping, they come to tell him again that, hey, you need to leave this place that you're at and go to Egypt. And he obeyed. So now you got killing going on, and now after Herod is dead, now you got Joseph. They appearing back to Joseph in Egypt, saying, rise, take the child and his mother, and go to the land of Israel, for those who sought the child's life are dead. And he rose and took the child and his mother and went to the land of Israel. But when he heard that Archelaus was reign over Judea in place of his father Herod, he was afraid to go there, and being warned in a dream, he withdrew to the district of Galilee. 23 says, and he went and lived in a city called Nazareth, so that was spoken by the prophets might be fulfilled, that he would be called a Nazarene. So what is going on here? So what we see here, that the angels were basically God's messenger to Joseph, and Joseph, what he was doing, he was being very obedient. So on chapter 2, you see that Joseph have a character of obedience, and we need to apply that in our life, where when our parents tell us to do this and there's no question asked, just do it, you know. So because they're older than us, they're wiser than us, you know, and sometimes our conscience tell us, hey, our positive conscience tell us, hey, don't do this, because if you do that, this can happen to you. Okay, don't step your foot, don't go this direction because it's not good for you. You listen to that voice that's telling you, no, it's not good to do, don't do this is why. Sometimes we have to listen to these voices, because these voices that we hear is the Holy Spirit that's speaking within us and tell us, hey, this is not good. Okay, we got good spirit and we got bad spirit. Now you gotta be wise in what voice you're listening to. Okay? And then we got people involved in our life that God used them in our life, and sometimes they're here to impact us in a positive way. And some people are there to also to impact us in a negative way. But who are you going to be obedient to? God or the devil? Who do you want to worship, you know? But you already hear that the angels are basically messengers, and Joseph is obedient, and that's it. And they always come through dreams, and they don't come in dreams, you know. They come to dream and speak with them. And hey, they're obedient. That's what I learned in chapter 2 is obedience. How Joseph is obedience to what they're telling him. No question asked. They do what they do. Okay? So you got the king that's dead, and his child is on as king too. And listen, same generation, same bloodline, you know. So they probably have the same concept. So next week I'll come back and we want to go to chapter 3, which is about the John the Baptist prepare the way. And that's the title, The Baptism of Jesus Christ. Okay, so that will be chapter 3 next week, and I'll come back with you guys with this. This book is interesting, so it's Life with Jesus Christ. I want to just break this down to my own ways and do video and share with you guys online. If you like this type of videos, please remember to thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll continue doing this my best that I can. Just basically me keeping myself accountable, and you guys, watch me, and if you like it, let me know. If you get your own opinions, put it under this video, because I would love to know what you guys think when you read these chapters, and I don't mind your comments, So it's a free will video. Let's vlog together. Comment below what you think about chapter 2 and chapter 1, and we're gonna move on to the next one, okay? So later, guys, hope you guys like this video. Later, deuces, bye.